Will Smith Part 2. I made a video on Will Smith yesterday, but I just want to go over a couple of the reactions that have taken place to this drama and give my quick thoughts on them. So let's take a look at this first one. You already know my thoughts that Will Smith's a pussy and that he's a little bitch. Let's take a look at someone who thinks in the same wavelength as me. The first one is a now deleted tweet by Mr. Judd Apatow saying he could have killed him. That's pure out of control rage and violence. Well, I do agree with him in the point where if you are in the public sphere, you have to expect some amount of criticism, hate, realistically, or jokes in your direction. He couldn't have fucking killed him, dude. Calm the fuck down. It's a one open hand slap across the face, and then he went back to his seat. Like, shut the hell up. I've also seen a lot of people say that Chris Rock is the bad guy because he was punching down at Jada Smith, and they say he is punching down because Jada has a disorder, an autoimmune disorder. In no world is anyone at the Oscars punching down on anyone else at the Oscars. These are the top of the top Hollywood celebrities worth multi-millions. Trust me, no one can say, you are punching down on me, but I am a multi-millionaire, A-list, internationally known celebrity. Yeah, you're not punching down. Shut up. Another thing I've seen is people commenting that Will Smith is a kind of a hypocrite, I guess, because of the clip where he was telling the joke, Will was laughing, then he looked at Jada and she wasn't laughing, and so he's like, oh, bah, and then slapped him across the face, right? I actually think that's relatively reasonable. I don't think that's like crazy, like change of character or whatever. That's like a relatively reasonable response if you think something's funny and then someone you love doesn't think it's funny. You like reconsider your position and don't think it's funny anymore because your wife doesn't think it's funny. I actually don't think that that's too crazy. However, what I do think is crazy is people saying that these two are equivalent, how people shouldn't be violent to each other, i.e. slapping him across the face, but people also shouldn't be violent to each other by punching down and making jokes. I've already covered the punching down thing. Whatever you say, I don't care. Making a joke about a non-threatening disease is not violent. I don't care what you say. What Chris Rock said was not violence. How you cannot consider that violence under any circumstance. Words are not violence. Punching someone or slapping someone across the face is violence. Also, the only winner from this situation, Chris Rock, man. The fact that he didn't file a police report just absolutely solidifies his W in this whole situation. So now let's take a look at Will Smith's acceptance speech.
I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees. It's not about winning an award for me. It's about being able to shine light.
Will Smith breaks down.
Bruh, so he apologizes to the Academy and to his fellow nominees, but not to the man that he just assaulted on stage in front of 8 figures worth of people. Shut the fuck up with that shit, man. And it looks like as I'm recording this, Will Smith has issued an apology. Quote, violence in all its forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally. And I was a little bitch about it. I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. I am embarrassed that my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. There's no place for violence in a world of love and kindness. I'd also like to apologize to the Academy, the producers of the show, and the blah, 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 blah. Apologies to the Williams family and the King Richard family. Who the fuck is that? I deeply regret that my behavior has stained what has been an otherwise gorgeous journey for all of us. I am a work in progress, sincerely Will. Now, good for him for apologizing. I would like to hit on the point where I said he reacted emotionally. Yes, he absolutely reacted emotionally. And when people in today's day and age say men should show their emotions more, I disagree. I think that the true mark of a man is feeling something, like feeling angry, but not letting it impact your actions. That is true strength. And that is something I absolutely do not think Will Smith has shown. But what do you think? What do you think about the responses that have happened to this Will Smith situation? Do you agree with some of them? Do you disagree with some of them? If you agree with Will's actions, which one of these responses do you think adequately summarizes your point of view? And if you disagree with his actions, at least we can agree that Judd Apatow is a crackhead. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Do the YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, comment, share, all that. And as always, I hope you have a great day.